That's right. Yeah, I'm still here. It is 17 after 3 o'clock and 34 degrees downtown. Hot. Tell you, absolutely stonkering hot today, Monday, December the 10th. And it's been a marathon kind of show. And basically, now we're coming into the very best of the show. Joined, coming out of Canada, one of my very, very close friends, Duane Watson. Nice to have you along, Duane.
Hello, DJ Grant. Happy anniversary to you and Terry Reid, and Barbara and Terry, happy birthday.
You know,
Go ahead.
these girls here are absolutely elated to be able to take your birthday wishes. Believe me, they've been having a ball all day watching everything that we've been doing. And each one of them have been saying to me, Dwayne's coming up. Dwayne is coming up. They absolutely get excited to be able to see you here at Galaxy 107 FM. So welcome back. At the same time, I want to wish all the best to Karen, your good wife. I know that she's suffering at the moment, and hope that we get past this in the very, very near future, my friend.
Oh, a big hello from Karen to all you guys, yeah. And it's been a great show. I've been tuned in all day. It's a great Sunday out here. A little rainy in Maple Ridge, so it's fantastic show today.
Well, you know, I've been very, very blessed today. I've got to be honest with you, Dwayne. Every one of these stars, and believe me, they are superstars in their own right, and going to be legends. They're going to be legends in the business over the next coming years, if you know what I mean. And it's going to be fun following each and every one of their careers as they go through the life of music. But having said that, my friend, you too made history this year here at Galaxy. Nobody has ever done what you've done. 47 days at number one.
Yeah, that's hard to believe. I wasn't even expecting to get radio play.
well, I tell you what, we feel blessed to be able to play your music here at Galaxy. We really, really do. And as you've been saying, you've listened to the whole show today, so you know what your competition's about. They're not bad, are they?
They're pretty good. Yeah, they're awesome. Every one of them. Yeah.
Absolutely.
I really like their music. Yeah.
You know what? There was a healthy mix right there coming out of Canada, and believe me, there was a bit of a shuffle off between Canada and America. Canada won. I've got to be honest with you, simply because you are the anchor for Canada right now, and we put you over the top. There you go. You're that special. We've put you over the top. Canada's winning, and I want to know about Sons of a Warbird. Now, we play this quite a bit, and in the lines there, not only do you say you stand strong, I believe you do, but it also mentions that your father, you have a lot of respect for your father, but you're one of a couple of brothers, I take it?
Yeah, 4 brothers, 3 sisters, and we lost a brother here. I lost a brother a few years back, and that's what one of my songs, Heavy Rain. You all right there, Grant?
You sprung me, you really did. Yeah, I'm fine. Just having a bit of a coughing fit. But yeah, I kind of gathered in the lyrics of Son of a Warbird that there was more to your family than what I know of you at the moment. Now, I've mentioned in the past, of course, a good friend of yours, Matt Howe, and of course we absolutely love Karen to bits. But at the same time, your daughter Erin and Chris, her husband, had a young'un just a few days ago by the name of Coulter, and we congratulated them and for bringing Coulter into the world. I presume you're going to give them a healthy dose of education on how to be able to get to Galaxy 107?
Oh, you betcha. They're tuned in all the time too, Grant. Yeah, they're big fans of Galaxy.
And
now with my grandson Coulter, you pretty much are going to be calling you Uncle Grant, I think, in the future.
I love that idea. And let's not forget little Lily as well. What a darling little girl she is.
She's a sweetheart, my granddaughter. Yes, she is, sir.
You know,
they're probably listening right now.
as somebody of our generation, I'm absolutely envious of you, to be very honest, my friend. You've got a wonderful family, very supportive grandfather that you are. And just wondering, what's in your Christmas wish list this year?
Well, we're hoping to be in Red Deer, Alberta to go see my grandson and spend Christmas with my kids.
Very cool.
Yeah, and come back probably in the new year then.
Well, please, on behalf of us here at Galaxy, please pass the love on to Erin and to Chris. Congratulations and all of that. And give my new little nephew a bit of a kiss on the cheek for me, will you?
You betcha I will. And Grant, I'm so honored that you've played my music and all those BC boys that you play and the Canadians that you play. That's all us independent people. If it wasn't for you, nobody would know us around the world. You're world known.
Yes,
so,
well, you know,
we're honored to be having you playing us.
Well, I got to thank you for that, and I'm very, very humbled. You've absolutely humbled me in saying that. 62 countries today tuned in around the world to hear the show from start to finish, and believe me, I started about 5 o'clock this morning and am still going, I got to be honest with you, culminating in yourself, I think, the cream of the crop, to be very honest, and a history maker in its own right, Duane. So what I'm going to do, please excuse me, it has been one of those days, my voice is starting to break up. So what I'm going to do, Duane, is I'm going to play Son of a Warbird right here at Galaxy. So here he is, Duane Watson, the #1 most requested artist for 47 days, and the #2 most requested song for 47 days, Son of a Warbird, right here at Galaxy.
Sore throat by now.
Believe me, it's starting to get a bit tired, but you know, nothing that a good beer won't soothe them. Yeah, absolutely, a bit of soothing happening. Now, I got to be honest with you, bro. It is absolutely stonking hot up here. How's the weather down where you are?
Today, not bad, buddy. Not bad. It was probably about +7 today. We had rain, so it wasn't. We had a good cloud cover, so it wasn't cold.
I saw the photo of
no snow yet.
Yeah, I saw the photo of your chairs out there by the fire pit and everything like that. A bit of Jack Frost all around the place. But I've got to ask you, what were you doing with the LPG cylinder in the side there? You know, what do you do with that?
What was that?
Yeah, I saw the chairs. I saw the fire pit and the frost and everything. But I also saw an LPG tank by your chair.
That's my cheater, Grant.
That's
how I start my fire. Yeah,
I
cheat.
I get it.
Gets my fire going really fast.
Oh, I thought you were about as redneck as me. I would get one of those, throw it in the air, and shoot it with a shotgun.
Well, I probably done that when I was drinking.
Believe me.
Not keep things but drinking.
and tell me something. How much guttering did that bear get?
That bear?
Yeah.
Not too much.
Yeah.
He eats a little bit.
My God, that's scary.
Well, they're all over the place. I get them through here every day, Grant. Every day they're coming through, or every night, and yeah.
Wow.
So, yeah, we got a little house dog, so we got to be careful when we take her outside at night.
Yeah, I get it. I understand. I really, really do. So we're going to play Billy Miner next, and believe me, it is the song that lasted 47 days, and just people just absolutely loved it.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody that liked it. Thank you very much.
We've mentioned your name to Bristol Records. We've played some songs that they have heard your music and stuff. The ball's in their court. The ball is in their court right now. But we've suggested that maybe we could get you down under in a tour that's possibly going to happen over the next number of months, if you know what I mean. So if a guy by the name of Brian Perry gets hold of you, don't hang up on him.
I've heard of his name, so. And if I have to, I'll jump on a log and come over if I have to, and float over.
Well, I'll tell you what, I know that there's going to be somebody here that would absolutely love to see you, besides us, and I'm talking about Gary Harvey.
Oh, Gary, oh man. When I heard his album there, it was like, that guy's got some good stuff.
Yeah, he does. Yeah,
and,
he does.
And then when he said he wanted to jam with me, well, that just gave me goosebumps.
Believe me, he's spoken to us about it, and we think it's a great idea.
Oh, it'd be fantastic, eh? The Pacific Rim, the two old guys.
And then there's me.
Yeah, you're just still a young fella, so.
Okay, fair enough. Let's go back to the desk. 29 minutes after 3 o'clock, and well, what do you know, 35 degrees downtown. Hot. Told you it was going to get hot, and boy, did it ever. Monday, December the 10th, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, and what a marathon day it's been today. Literally starting off 9 o'clock this morning over in St. Petersburg in Russia with Stanley, working your way through to Oklahoma with the Hillbilly Vegas, and then of course Creed Fisher. Creed Fisher is going to be an emerging star. Keeping an eye out for that young man. Michelle Lee, 6-time Josie Award winner, joined us today. Tommy Steele, an old fave of ours, and of course we love to talk sheep, don't we, with Tommy Steele and of course the boys. Rod Black, another star that, well, we've known Rod now for a number of years, and he's just gone from strength to strength in the music industry, including signing with Bristol Records, and of course Mr. Terry himself picking up on Rod Black. Justin Dukes, we didn't quite get there with Justin. He got snowed out. He was in his 4x4, stuck in the middle of nowhere with a lot of snow around and just couldn't get anywhere. He was whited out. So we introduced everybody to one of our fans called Scott Knoll. And Scott mentioned to me that he would like to pass on to Duane Watson all the best for Christmas and Happy New Year. And believe me, I will do that very, very shortly, talking to Duane Watson right now. Leah Justine joined us, and we're going to be doing more with Leah Justine in the near future. Absolutely emerging talent as far as the female country artists go. Taylor X, you couldn't get past Taylor X. Absolute darling, she really, really is. And my comic hero, she really is. She has her own comics, and absolutely love that. Chucky, unfortunately, we had a bad reception with Chucky. Couldn't quite make head and tail out of what he was saying, but we will have Chucky from the White Wolves. And, of course, my favourite Australian guy, really, is Todd. Nice to have Toddy along as well, but we couldn't get any reception out of that. Justin Kane just joined us a wee while ago, and believe me, Nebraska has never looked better than having an artist like Justin Kane come out of there. And right now, talking to history-making Duane Watson, is stated #1 as the most requested country artist and the most requested country song with Billy Miner. Duane, how does it feel to be such a famous artist now?
Well, I don't know if I'm all that famous, but it feels pretty cool to know that there's people out there around the galaxy, around the world that likes that song. It means a lot to me.
Believe me, my friend, you absolutely don't know how many requests we get for you on a day-to-day basis. We absolutely get snowed under with people wanting to do that. But having said that, the Prairie States took you out just a week or so ago. Once we did an interview with them, everybody hopped on their bandwagon as well. But you're still at #2, and we expect to be able to see you there, at least through the festive season. And of course, we absolutely can't stop playing Billy Miner. We really, really can't. It is just one of those things. So I think, Duane, by the way, I've got to ask you right now, how's the weather outside? Is it winter time? Is it settling in right now?
No, just rainy. No winter for the lower mainland here in Vancouver. And that. It's kind of it's been pretty good though. We've had lots of sunshine actually for this time of year.
You know, it does seem to be unseasonable all around the world. There's all sorts of crazy things happening that just don't seem right with the season, don't you think?
Yeah, it's crazy. I know what's all happening down, I think, southeast the United States and Texas, all getting snow.
Exactly, places that you don't expect the weather to be crazy is absolutely nuts there. And believe me, in places this year I've been watching everything from flash floods to almost volcanoes going off, and it's just so weird, the weather these days, don't you think?
Yeah, it's like Mother Nature is giving us a wake-up call or something.
Maybe so, and maybe somebody had mentioned to me the other day that maybe this is the same thing that happened to the dinosaurs back in the day, where evolution just took a little, let's start again and find out what happens. You know what I mean? So you never know what is actually in the process. But I got to be honest with you, by the time that happens, I don't think I'm going to be walking the earth any time.
We are old dinosaurs, but...
Well, this is true, but I tell you what, I feel really extra especially lucky. I've got to be honest with you. I was talking to you just moments ago about Gary Harvey, and you were saying two old guys on stage together, and I said, well, then there's me, and you called me young. I'm kind of flattered, thank you very much.
Oh, you're welcome there, young feller.
Oh, my goodness, I haven't been called that.
Sorry, Grant.
I hadn't been called that since my father was around, and one guy said to me once upon a time, thank you, Mr. Reid, and I says, well, what, are you talking about my father?
Yeah, I probably got 10 years on you, though.
Yeah, I don't know, actually. I think you'll be surprised. I'm a 61 baby, to be honest with you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well... You're not that much younger.
No, I think you're around 58, if I remember right.
That'd be nice, yeah. We'll go with that.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, there you go. That was a good guess. There you go. Now, Duane, I want to refresh our memory here with our listeners. So tell me a little bit about Billy Miner.
Honestly, DJ, back in 1977, I read a book about Bill Miner, Canada's only train robber. And here, 30 years later, I'm living a half a mile away from where Bill Miner robbed his first train in British Columbia. And where he praised the phrase, or pardon me, hands up. He was the first outlaw to say.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's pretty interesting. Here it is 30 years later that I'm living a half a mile from where he robbed his first train.
Yeah.
And when it just hit me, I woke up one morning, Grant, and it just hit me, and bang, I wrote it in about 5 minutes, and it was done.
There you go. And you know something? Some of the most successful songs in the world have been written in a matter of minutes. And I know superstars around the world have written some of the best songs in the world on a McDonald's napkin or something like that, gone home and just turned out...
sorry, Grant. Yeah.
It's just turned out some of the best music of the world. But half an hour away from where Billy Miner was robbing people and trains and stuff like that, didn't know he was the first person to coin the phrase, hands up.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, that took me off by surprise, because I thought it was... that happened back in the 1800s in America, in their Western history. Yeah.
Exactly.
But right here in Canada, that's cool.
Exactly. And did he only just rob trains?
I guess he spent most of his life in San Quentin and prisons throughout the States. He did rob stagecoaches at one time.
Okay.
But then he got caught up. Yeah, he he robbed after his third train in BC, he got caught. He went to New West Penn. He escaped, went back to the States and got caught and died in 1914 or 13 in a prison down in Georgia.
Okay.
So I wrote another song. I wrote a sequel to Billy Miner.
Okay.
He got a fever called Black Creek Swamp, and that's what he died from. So I've got a new song called Black Creek Swamp, and I can't wait to record it.
Yeah, well, look, now you've got me all salivating, to be quite honest, because I would love to be able to hear that. I've heard some of your alternative music that we don't actually play here at Galaxy, but I love that as well, and admire your skill as an artist that puts together lyrics and everything like that. You're a great writer, you really, really are, and I know that you're going to come up with some absolutely stunning work in the near future. Can't wait to hear it.
Yeah, I can't wait, Grant. Like when I get back from Alberta, I figure, well, I'm going to have to start, because I wasn't expecting this. I don't have a web page. I wasn't expecting this kind of response from these songs.
Well,
so I'm not even prepared. I'm not even prepared for this.
Well,
I was kind of retired.
Nice. Well, I tell you what, my friend, I am not going to apologise one bit.
No, you got nothing to apologise for, sir.
Well, maybe I do, because maybe I play in excess sometimes of things that I absolutely like, and I always play what the fans want to hear. So, Duane, right now, let's play Billy Miner. Here's Duane Watson right here at Galaxy. I'm sorry, bro, I didn't quite hear that.
Yeah, it's a little muddy on my end. I have a hard time hearing you sometimes.
I'm sorry.
It's probably my connection. I've been having problems. So.
I was just say that today.
Yeah. Believe me, I understand. We've had a few problems ourselves with some of the artists that have come in, because their connections have been pretty weak as well. So don't worry, we can work with it.
Okay, sounds good, brother man.
No.
So how's the girls doing back here today? You guys all going out partying tonight?
We're cool.
Yeah, we're going to party, that's for sure. Believe me. I've already.
You're gonna hook up with Gary?
Believe me, we've got plans.
Gary phoned in and sang happy birthday to me.
Yeah, Gary phoned Barbara and sang happy birthday to her.
Oh, right on. Yeah. Can you say hi to Gary for me? When I talked to him a few days ago on Messenger.
We will do. We will do. Don't you worry. Believe me, Gary's a wonderful guy. He really
he's a cool dude.
Yep, absolutely
Definitely.
he is. But I give him shit about his hair products.
You're doing the Picasso thing on me now.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Picasso.
I give Gary shit about his hair products.
Oh, yeah. He likes to hear his products, does he?
Oh, yeah, he spends thousands on his hair products, I tell you.
Well, that's good. Well, we got pretty hair.
Yeah,
so we got to look after it.
You do. I wish
I brittle to break off.
Mate, I would love to have a hairdo like yours.
You got to dance a paint.
Believe me,
watching paint out a little hair.
I got a bit of barren land happening up the top, believe me.
I've seen it, everyone.
You've seen it?
Yeah.
Yeah, she had to agree. She really did. Yep. So, we'll come out of this, we'll do a Christmas thing, and then we can close it down and we can just spend some private time with Duane. What do you reckon?
Yeah.
Yeah? Cool.
Sounds good to me. Yeah.
Nice.
I'll roll up another.
Yeah. You're going
Yeah.
to do one of those things?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we haven't had time.
No, we haven't actually.
It's been wonderful, though.
Being a marathon today, I've got to be honest with you, it's been one of the longest shows that I've done here at Galaxy.
Yeah.
You know?
There you go.
13 hours working.
Yeah, from 6 a.m. Well,
In the
usually 6 a.m. the breakfast show.
I was here before then.
Yeah, I know.
absolutely. That's a long
We've done
way.
well. We have to congratulate ourselves.
Well, I have to congratulate all of the artists because they
Yes.
all turned up. You know
They
what I mean?
did.
All
Yeah, it
except
was
for
wonderful.
Justin, but we can accept that one.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
snowed in. It was
He was.
awesome, everyone. And thank you, everyone, for joining us.
Yep,
That's
absolutely.
online now.
And including Bristol Records. Thank
Yeah.
you so much for the talent that you've put forward for us as well. Really appreciate that.
And we're going to have a few drinks afterwards.
Yeah, we are. Let's go back to the desk.
Yes, with Duane.
That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, 17 away from 4 o'clock, 31 degrees. We're going down a little bit now, and believe me, cooler temperature is asked for right now. We're melting, we really are. We give up, okay, we get the point, it's hot, all right. Monday, December the 10th, and of course, joined by Duane Watson coming out of Canada right now. And Duane, history-making song, you stayed at number 1 for 47 days with Billy Miner, and we now know the history behind Billy Miner and the song itself. Any time soon with anything new that we may be looking at, and have you got any ideas of what that might be?
Well, I'm hoping to get out in the new year with, I got 33 more that I'm really just itching to record right now. But I'd like to do this one called Black Creek Smoke, about the death of Billy Miner.
Right, so
That's one I'm going to be working on for the future.
so that's going to be the Billy Miner 2 or the sequel to...
Breaking up. Right?
So that's going to be Billy Miner
Yes,
2,
sir.
It was the sequel to Billy Miner. At the same time, he did die a rather horrible death, didn't he, with that Black Swamp that you're going to be singing about. How hard is it? How hard is it as a songwriter to write a song about somebody's demise over a misfortunate disease?
I don't know what to say on that, DJ. But with his disease, he caught it when he escaped from prison. He got caught in a swamp, and he digested some of the water, and that's what he died from in prison. About a week later, he died. So when I wrote the song, once again, it just flew right out of me. I just kind of read the history on him from where he died at in prison, and at the end of the day, I had that song. It was done.
You know, today in today's medical technologies, I'm sure we would have been able to save that man. But back in the day, they weren't as fortunate as what we are today. And of course, there was all kinds of diseases back in those days, including scurvies and consumption and stuff like that, if you know what I mean. There was the Black Death and plagues, and you know, it was a horrible time. And it is so nice to know that these days, even with the worst of cases around the world, we can do something about it.
Yeah, thank God for that. Yeah. Yeah, to die from a simple disease nowadays, that would be kind of shit. So that's pretty bad.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we've gone through some of the worst in human history. We really have, including Ebolas and stuff like that, and including AIDS. And we can't say that we're actually beating AIDS, but we are managing to control that kind of scenario now. So we're far more educated than what we were 30 years ago.
That's good. Like one good thing about modern technology, maybe they'll find the cures for all this stuff and cancer and all them bad diseases still floating around.
Exactly. We need to combat cancer as of a whole, and I'm a big fan of prevention of breast cancer and stuff like that. So believe me, we do need to find cures like that. But having said that, it's the miracle of modern medicine these days that we're actually turning back to more herbal remedies, may I say, that's making a resurgence in the world. And I think that's a wonderful thing, don't you?
I only got hot for that, DJ. With Canada being legal here, what I'm hoping is that the scientists will take that drug or use that marijuana and find life-saving drugs.
Well, we all know that there is there's value and benefit in that plant. We really, really do. It's just how we use that under the right environment, if you know what I mean. So, my friend, we're going to wrap up the show right now and let everybody who's been following this show all day head on home and go and have a quiet rest to themselves. But don't go anywhere just yet, Duane. We're going to hang on there and have a chat after the show's finished. But from us here at Galaxy, and including Terry and including Barbara and myself, we want to wish both you and, of course, Karen, Erin, and Chris, and little Lily, and of course Coulter, and let's not forget Matt Hauer as well, a very, very happy and successful Christmas and New Year.
Well, thank you, dear, to Terry, Barbara, and Gary, and the people of New Zealand. I can't wait to see you all.
Absolutely. You're right here at Galaxy 107 FM. Stay on the line, Duane. We won't be going too far too fast, but here is Maxi Free.